Good morning, guys. As most of you know, Hurricane Irma is heading straight up to Orlando. Tyler and I are fine. We have plenty of food, plenty of water, which I'll show you guys a little bit later on. It is currently like 9 a.m. We are doing some like last minute prep stuff, like getting things away from windows. Later tonight we're gonna take our computers and put them in bins just in case anything is to happen. We don't want anything to happen to our equipment or Jack's equipment, especially Jack's equipment, because, you know, he's got a lot more followers than we do, and he's doing a great thing with his channel, so I'm really worried about his stuff more than my own, which I should be worried about my stuff so that way I can create content for you guys, but I think we'll be okay on our half. So what I am planning on doing is vlogging as much as I possibly can. I am going to charge up my camera today. We do have backup batteries. I am charging my laptop so that way I can charge my camera or my phone, whatever need be, from my laptop. We also do have an iPad, which I am charging up as well, so that way if I need to take video on that before I use my phone, I will do that. I'm more worried about having cell service, so that way I can get in touch with my parents and my family, because they're so super worried, which I completely understand. I'm a little worried as well. We're not really sure what this thing is going to do. Nobody knows what's going to do, so we're hoping for the best. So I'm hoping it keeps going towards the West Coast and stays off of Florida, but we'll see what happens. But I will keep you guys updated as much as possible. And, you know, you guys will be seeing this after the hurricane hits, but I hope you guys are all keeping us in your thoughts and prayers. So it should be very interesting. Not sure if any of you guys who watch Tripolar have seen his video. He is able to get a flight out. He's heading to Detroit to go meet with his dad. I just woke up a couple minutes ago, bear with me. He's gonna go to the Detroit Lions game because he's a Lions fan, and then he's gonna head home to New Jersey and then back to Orlando after the after the hurricane has done its course and hit Florida, and it's safe for him to come back. So I'm glad he was able to get out. As for us, the reason why we didn't leave, or the reason I didn't leave, is because I still had to work. And from what I have heard and seen, it is taking people 18 hours to get from Orlando to Atlanta, which is normally a 7-hour drive. Plus, gas is very scarce here right now, so it's not really easy for us to evacuate. And with the whole state in a state of emergency, there's no way that millions of people can all evacuate, because right now the highways seem to be pretty much shut down because everybody's trying to leave and nobody's able to move because either people don't have gas, they're blocking everybody, or the interstates are just so congested because really the only place for anybody to drive to is Georgia, and southern Georgia is going to get hit as well as the rest of Georgia, but not as bad in Atlanta. So we'll see what happens. Keep you guys updated, and I'll see you a little bit later. Okay, so sorry for all the crappy lighting. I've been cleaning the apartment for most of the day. Just I've had to do some deep cleaning because of all of the mess that was here that I didn't realize was here. But I moved one of the sugar gliders cages out of the sunroom just so they're away from the window. And I vacuumed this area, which I'll show you in just a second. Just been organizing, getting stuff ready. I've been vacuuming. I know it sounds crazy that I'm cleaning before the hurricane, but like, you know, if something is to happen and we don't have power for a little while, I at least want to clean apartments so that way it's not like, you know, smelling bad and stuff, because like heat, like constant heat in the apartment in Florida during the summer, because it's still summer here, with the sugar gliders cages, that can like start to smell a little bit. So I'll show you what I did. Okay, so normally their cage is right here, and then we have like a bunch of pop vinyls that I put standing up here. I took them all up and I put them in a chest that's behind me, and I cleared off a majority of our books that are down here, like the Harry Potter books and stuff like that, just so, you know, I still have them. They're in storage in our guest room closet, so that way they don't get soaking wet, you know, just in case if something is to happen. And then we have our emergency cages for the sugar gliders here. We got 2 travel cases, the big cage and then a small one, just in case, because we have 4 of them and we keep them separated. And then up there is where I keep all my Vinylmations, and I took them all down and I put them in this chest over here along with the pop vinyls, and we have blankets in there as well, so it's kind of like padded. So there's blankets on the bottom, then all of our collectibles, and then soccer scarves on top, like for Chelsea, Orlando City, and stuff like that. And then over here in our closet, let me turn on the light. This is where we usually keep the sugar gliders cages, but I put more valuables and stuff in here, so that way they're kind of like closed in. Put everything in here, so it's just a small little closet. Somebody's texting me. And then I have a photo usually hanging right there, and I took that down just in case. And I just vacuumed our room, and I have all this stuff stacked over here, and I need to do something with it. A lot of it's like winter clothes, because we moved here from Atlanta and stuff like that, and then clothes that don't fit me anymore. So I just kind of have that there for right now, and then I vacuumed our room, so that way it's a little clean. Just trying to get everything ready. So that is the current status of everything I have done so far. We had to go to the store to go get a couple more things, which I didn't want to do last minute because like they didn't have the stuff we needed, which sucked, but at least we have food and water. But yeah, oh yeah, and I took most of you who are watching this, probably mostly my family, but like most of you know who my grandfather was, and when he passed away, my mom put him in this little necklace, because they cremated him, and I usually keep him in my car to keep my car safe, but I brought him in with us for the hurricane, so that way he keeps the house safe. And I know it might be like superstitious or whatever, but I haven't gotten in a car wreck, I haven't ever been pulled over, any of that kind of stuff, so I'm hoping, you know, he's here with us in the apartment and keeps us safe. So yeah, I will check in with you guys later. Good morning, everybody. Today is Sunday the 10th. Happy birthday, by the way, Drew, if you're watching this. Today is my best friend Drew's birthday. Unfortunately, the hurricane is coming in the middle of it. We had plans to go out for dinner tonight with him, and I guess we'll just go another weekend. But happy birthday. I hope you guys are being safe out there. I'm going to be in touch with him all day today. He's out at Disney. He's doing his second college program right now. But update on the hurricane. It's currently just raining outside. Like, there's hardly any wind. We still have power, as you can tell by my sunlight thing over here. Yeah, that bright light. I don't think it's going to get any worse for us than just rain and maybe some light wind. It keeps moving west, which is a good thing for us, but it's also a bad thing for the panhandle. I know it's supposed to be hitting Tampa at some point today, so we probably will get a little bit more heavy rain and wind. Sorry that it's like so washed out. This vlog is going to be all over the place with different lighting. But yeah, that's just the update for now. We're fine. We got plenty of food and plenty of water still. We haven't really tapped into any of that because we still have power, so we're eating what we can before the power goes out, if it goes out. If not, we have a whole bunch of snacks to last us like 3 months. But yeah, I will catch up with you guys in maybe a couple hours. Current update, it is now about 2:30 on Sunday the 10th, and it is pouring out. It's not super windy, but I can hear wind from our living room window. And we've got this huge like little waterfall going on right here. Yeah, you can see the wind a little bit blowing those see if I can zoom in on this. I don't want my camera to get wet. It's getting older and older and older. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have some flooding. So this is the back side of the apartment. And there's like a little dip in the back and it's starting to flood already. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on that as well. So it's starting to flood just a tad bit. Kind of worried about that just a little. But we'll see. It's coming down pretty hard. So yeah, it's starting to take effect now, so we'll see what happens. So it is currently, hold on, 8:18 p.m. and we have absolutely no power. Yay! This is gonna be a long, long night. Jesus. Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. There's Tyler.
Are you afraid of the dark?
Can't take anything seriously in this house. The wind's kind of bad.
This wind blows.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens with the power. I'll do another update in about an hour or so. Okay, so just for record, for insurance purposes in our apartment and for the vlog, we now have a leak in our apartment from the ceiling from the skylights. I know you can't really tell. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah. And luckily since we didn't put any of the computers away yet, we're letting it drip into this. So that way, you know, it's not gonna do any damage to the carpet. But I noticed it when we were looking out the window and it was dripping on our extra spare couch. And I'm glad I noticed it now instead of later. But currently outside, I don't know if you guys can see it very clearly. No, yeah, it's not helping. But we've had a couple of transformers blow.
It's kind of awesome. There's like Voldemort.
It literally looks like Voldemort. Here, let me... I can't do that. Ugh, thank you. It literally looks like Voldemort is outside, like, killing people. Like, that's how bright the sky is when these transformers go out. So, pretty sure we're not gonna have power for about a week. So you guys probably won't see this vlog until, like, a week or two after the hurricane's even gone. But that's currently what's going on, so yay, Hurricane Irma. And apparently now the eye is heading towards Orlando, so this crap isn't over yet, so I'm not sleeping tonight. So update, now our ceiling's starting to chip. Yay. And as you can tell, it's all wet right here. Fun times. We're checking the rest of the apartment to see if there's any leaks anywhere else. guys, just wanted to do a very quick update. Obviously, we are in a different place than our apartment. I think the last clips I have, I'm not really sure, so don't quote me on this. You'll see it in the clip before this, but were the damaged areas around our apartment for the last clip you guys saw, I think. But basically, we lost power at about 8:30 on Sunday, and then Monday we still didn't have power. Tuesday we still didn't have power, and I had to go to work, which was nice because there was air conditioning. Wednesday we didn't have power still, and that was the day we decided that screw this, it's too hot, we couldn't sleep. It had been day 4 that we hadn't gotten any sleep. So we packed up all of our stuff and we came up to Jacksonville to Tyler's dad's house because he had just gotten power back. So we're in air conditioning. It's nice. I'm able to work from home, which is a good thing because I can still make money. But we are here until Sunday, and from what we understand, the county that we live in Orlando still does not have power. They can't use very much water, unless if they boil it, but nobody's got electricity. There's like backed up sewage or something going on with the county, so we couldn't even take a shower if we wanted to if we were still there. So we'd be hot and muggy and blech. There was absolutely nowhere to stay hotel wise because every hotel was booked. So we made a good decision by coming up here. Somebody is watching our sugar gliders for us, so that's nice so that way we don't have to worry about them. But yeah, just wanted to keep you guys updated. So this is going to be the end, I think, of our vlog for the hurricane. Just kidding! This is going to be the last update. I have really bad lighting in my apartment, so excuse that. Anyways, we came home Sunday at about 2 o'clock. Let me come over here and sit down. Better lighting. And we still did not have power at 2 o'clock on Sunday. So Tyler was really tired from helping his dad do some housework. So he went and took a nap, and oh my god. The fridge smelled so bad from all the spoiled food. So like I was outside gagging for about 20 minutes just trying to throw all this stuff away. And our fridge still smells so bad. Like, we haven't even bought any food to restore any of that stuff that we lost. We're gonna wait until after all these other hurricanes just to make sure. But it took me about, I want to say, an hour to throw everything away. And then right as I started cleaning the fridge, the power came back on. And I was so happy. Like, you could hear everybody in the neighborhood like screaming, "Yay! Like, we've got power!" It was so great. But luckily, the power came back on an hour after we came home, so I went into our bedroom, and Tyler still had no idea, so I went and turned on the fans that we use, that we plug into the wall. I turned it on and put it in his face while he was sleeping, and he woke up, he was like, "What is this?" I told him, I was like, "We got power again!" So that was exciting. But it's been, today's Tuesday, it's been 2 days since we've had power, and I cannot get this awful smell out of the fridge and the freezer. I'm trying so hard, but at least it's cold. We have like cold drinks in there that we can drink because we can't have any ice because the freezer still smells really bad. But I'm just glad that everything's up and running again. It's nice to have air conditioning in your own home and be able to sleep comfortably. The only bad part is that since there was so much backed up sewage, is Florida smells like a dumpster. It smells so bad outside. Like, I wake up in the middle of the night because it just smells like somebody took a crap, and it just smells really, really bad. So we've got like these little spray misters all around our apartment just to have it smell better because like it just reeks. So that's always fun after a hurricane. Backed up sewage because nobody listens and flushes their toilets still. But I just wanted to keep you guys updated on what everything was going on. So there's going to be more vlogs coming. We've got a lot of fun and exciting things coming in the next in the upcoming weeks. got a couple things planned for this weekend. I'm excited to film. And then hopefully this weekend we're going to start filming or recording the Four Park Family podcast. So be on the lookout for that. I'm hoping we can get started on that this weekend at some point. But until next time, guys, always live your life on the brink. Bye.